25. Nick Diaz laughed at him during the fight. He didn't finish Nick Diaz. He laughed at him. Nick Diaz was laughing at him. If you're the best in the world, you don't get fucking a man laughing at you in a ring. You whoop his ass. And he couldn't do it. Period. That's my. If you're the best in the fucking planet Earth, no one laughs.
This guy's whole resume, and you had an excuse for every single one of them. I want to hear.
But that's why my opinion is what it is. That's why I was getting mad. Because the average fan was like, "So was the best."
Yeah, because he's freaking destroying people.
Okay, then I said GSP's a better, more dominant fighter.
GSP was a very dominant.
But that was our argument. That was the big argument. GSP versus Anderson Silva.
It's close. I don't know who to pick.
I think GSP. His last
They're
fight,
clearly both 1 and 2, just respectively. I don't know who's 1 and who's 2. But
I personally think GSP, and not because he's Canadian.
Yeah.
Because of how dominant he was during his fights.
Right.
He defended all his losses.
Yeah.
And took it to everybody. At the highest level.
So if just say it's not going to happen. I know it's not.
If they fight?
But just say they might. But
I know that's actually interesting right now.
Right. But if Anderson Silva came back and beat Chris Weidman,
I don't think
what
you
would you have to say?
I would.
Hypothetically.
I don't know. You're trying me to answer a question that I don't know the answer. How does he beat him? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know the situation. I can't answer a theoretical situation based off a theoretical answer. I don't think it would ever happen. If it happened, I'd be like, oh, well, okay. But it depends on how did he knock him out? Did he submit him? You know what I mean? It's different.
I think that's the only way.
Depends on the terms. What?
He's not going to decision Chris Weidman.
I'm busy, guys. Everyone's calling me. No one calls me like this. Oh. Costa's trying to call me. If you want to come over, come over! I made a Facebook status. Hold on. You know what I'm going to do? Yo, brother, I'm doing a podcast right now. It's all good, man. I'll call you after. Goodbye. So, sorry about that. I apologize.
It's okay, man.
I apologize. I don't mean to be rude to you or the guests.
It's your show. Do whatever
Thank
you
you.
want.
Touche, right? Okay. Weidman is a motherfucker. Chris Weidman's undefeated. Undefeated.
Let's take a look at his record.
His wins are legit, man.
Let's look at him.
He just beat all the Brazilian legends.
And apparently, I'm a Brazilian nut hugger. Apparently, I don't know.
You call me a Connor nut hugger. So I say you're Brazilian nut hugger.
Yeah.
Because you like all Leo and Silva. Do you think right now?
And I like Lyoto.
Okay, time out. I love Lyoto. I like Machida too. I like Machida.
I like winners, man. What can I say?
So you don't like Weidman?
No, I do like. I never said I don't like Weidman.
Okay, if they said they announced the rematch, Anderson Silva versus Weidman 3,
I would just for my own personal self, I'd like to see Anderson Silva win.
Like, who do you think would win? If I said Ez, I will give you $1 million if you pick the winner.
I think $1 million to pick the winner.
$1 million to pick the winner.
I just have a hard time betting against Anderson.
You would bet $1 million against Anderson Silva against your heart? Like you would,
I wouldn't bet $1 million against.
No,
Anderson
someone says to you, you pick the winner, I'll give you $1 million. You don't lose anything, but I will give you $1 million if you pick the winner of this fight.
I mean, you know what? Fine, fuck yourself.
BAM!
Pick Chris
Weidman. BAM! It happened.
He's getting old, man.
I know. You know what? He was old a while ago. He was old a while ago.
So I wouldn't be surprised, especially knowing my luck. I'm not winning $1 million. So I bet if I did make that pick, something would happen and fucking Anderson Silva would knock him out.
Did you see what Chris Weidman did to Vitor Belfort?
I did.
That was nuts.
I am.
He sat on top of him and beat him like it was a school beating.
Yeah,
and he stood up with blood in his mouth. Like Chris Weidman.
His wins are decent. Mark Munoz, actually, after watching the Mark Munoz fight,
that was a change.
Shit,
that was
like,
a difference.
This guy's scary. But
you know what did it for me?
At the same time, a lot of people have done that to Mark since.
But nothing like that.
Nah. The two Anderson Silva wins.
Overhead elbow.
The first one, I'll give it to him. A knockout is a knockout.
Yeah.
That's what Anderson Silva gets for being a fucking jackass. Yeah. The second one, I don't give to him just because.
I think he was winning the fight anyways, though. He was winning the
fight.
Yeah. I will play it right now, and I'll make you watch
it.
The
Lyoto one was legit. Was fair enough.
As legit as you get.
The Vitor one was fair enough. And then there's Damian Maia, which, I mean, if it doesn't count for Anderson, it doesn't count.
No, but this is why I like Weidman from that fight. Weidman's had 10 days notice to fight Damian Maia, lost almost 40 pounds, and out-grappled Damian Maia.
Yeah.
They almost
Uriah Hall.
They almost didn't let him fight. They almost didn't let him fight.
His resume lately is looking impressive. His last 4 fights are Anderson Silva twice, Lyoto Machida, Vitor Belfort.
All wins.
That in itself is impressive.
All wins.
Right? But now he's
taking
got
their heads.
Now he's got
Rockhold.
He's got Rockhold next.
If he
gets past Rockhold, he's got to get past
who scares me the most?
Jacare.
That's who scares me the most.
And then if he gets past Jacare, he's gonna have to get past Romero.
I think he'll get past Romero.
Fuck 185.
I know, that's a killer. That's killer's row. That's murderer's row right there. Who scares me the most is Jacare. Jacare scares me the most.
Yeah.
His striking is unbelievable. And his jiu-jitsu is obviously probably the best in 185.
His jiu-jitsu is great.
But here's the thing about Wyman, man. Everybody, you know what? Wyman is a guy that they said he's a freak grappler. Freak.
Yeah, apparently.
Ryan Gracie said that Chris Wyman can submit anybody on the planet, including me.
Yeah, he's selling a spider. Though.
He's the best, and he's striking
selling
now.
a spider.
No,
Highland
doesn't train with.
No,
he trains with. You're thinking of Henzo, but Henzo doesn't even train. Henzo, that's Matt Serra and Ray Longo. He beats everybody, man. He beats everybody up. What's his name? Daniel Cormier, who was the 205 champ, even said he goes, Chris Wyman would be a contender at 205. Not beat. He said he would be at the top of the range at 205.
205. Who's at the top? That doesn't
Cormier?
surprise me.
Cormier.
Like I know Cormier's at the top.
I don't like that. I like Daniel Cormier. I do, but he considers himself the true champ. I hate John Jones.
Do you really?
I don't like him.
What? I know he's done some shit. You hate the guy?
I don't hate him. Okay, let me rephrase that. I want to
You're not the
rephrase
only
that.
one.
I'm going to rephrase that.
You're disappointed in John Jones.
Not even. He's fake.
Oh, okay.
If you're going to be anything, do it right.
Yeah.
If you're going to be the champion, the most badass on the planet, be it. Be it. Don't play games. Don't be I'm a religious guy, I'm a family man, and you're fucking stealing Bentleys and crashing with hookers. That's who you are. Do your thing. But
Right.
don't try to be something else.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. He's very fake.
He's torn, man.
Well, don't
He's
be-
torn. There's a lot of people who want to be that person, but it's tough.
Nowadays,
It's hard to be a good person.
yes,
Really,
is.
it's a lot easier to be a
I
bad
know.
person
Nowadays,
than to be a good person.
Nowadays, the best fighter on the planet isn't just physical. You have to be the best fighter outside the planet, outside the cage too. At
Yeah.
this point now,
Yeah.
at this point, you don't have to be a good guy all the time, but just be real.
Yeah.
Just be real. That's what's going to make you a better person. At least in my viewpoint. All right, like
So back to Anderson Silva. Well, what's going to happen with his drug test situation?
I don't know. This is
Looks
very.
like,
It's
it
very
looks like
weird.
it's getting a little wacky, and they don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know. I haven't really been following it that closely. I knew that there was controversy with his actual testing that it came back clean.
Yeah.
I
hope
don't
it does.
know.
I hope it does.
But I guess there's some stuff that Rogan was talking about. He said he can't talk about the podcast, but there's other things involved. That he took stuff for his broken leg. Of course you will. I would
makes
too.
sense.
I would too, man.
Broken leg.
Your health comes before sport.
Yeah.
If I want to walk the rest of my life and I can take drugs to do it, I'll do it. That's just
Right.
it. You have to. Health comes before fighting. Do you know what I mean?
Right, but he has an obligation as a fighter to not be doing those. Like if he can't have his cake and eat it too. If he wants
That's exactly it. I agree.
He
with you.
wants to take care of his health and just have his shit in order. He has to do it by taking illegal substances. Unfortunately, you can't fight anymore,
No,
man.
I think he's done.
Yeah, maybe.
They just suspended. Suspended.
For 3 years. Schmeichel or
Yeah, but do you know how many fighters are seeing that going? Fuck.
yeah.
I can't have that happen to me. I'm in the prime of my career.
I would rather get because he only got fined like 30 grand or 50 grand or something like that. I'd rather get like a $300,000 fine and a suspension for 6 months to a year.
But then you
rather
can't.
than
You
get
can't even afford a good fight camp.
yeah.
You won't even be able to fight again because you can't afford anything. You can't afford a sponsor. You can't afford anything. You can't afford a fight camp, nutritionist.
Lose. You can't
No.
afford to do anything
Don't cheat.
now either.
Don't cheat. If you remove cheating from your life, you're not going to have the issue. That's the thing. Now all the champs, you see all the guys that have the belts. Chris Weidman. I guarantee Chris Weidman's a clean athlete. Daniel Cormier is undoubtedly probably a clean athlete.
It's definitely
Verdum is probably a clean athlete.
probably.
The only people that I suspect that are having it, maybe Aldo.
I
Aldo.
happen to know though, like when I was
Training.
when I was involved with this sport, I never saw anything with my own eyes. There was no one in the gym who I saw taking that kind of stuff
Nor
or
would you.
doing any of that stuff. But through conversation, you hear that it seems like the general consensus is that everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing
They say
it.
there's different 80% of fighters. 80. I don't know. I don't know enough about. I don't know enough about the internal lifestyles of fighters, personally, to make that call. I don't know enough about speaking about it,
Right.
and I won't do that. What I do know is that right now we're undoubtedly having a huge shift in this sport for the better, and that it's leading sports now. It's leading the sports of how it's the strictest drug testing in any sport. UFC has the strictest drug testing and in the entire any sport, and you're watching all the fighters come up that didn't have to use it throughout their career.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like look at Demetrius Johnson. Look at
fuck Demetrius Johnson.
Look
man.
at I don't like him either.
I respect
He's a
his
wiener.
skill set.
He's a little wiener.
And he seems like a little bitch to me.
Yeah.
He says he doesn't. He said one time. He said in the last pay per view, if you don't want to watch me fight, don't
watch
buy
me
the
fight.
pay per view.
Then why are you fucking stupid? We pay your way.
Yeah, fuck you.
You know what? I want John Dodson to fucking crack.
Sure, I hope so.
I want John.
I hope
Dodson.
so.
There's who else? I'm trying to think who other.
There's another guy in that division.
Who are the champions?
What's his name? What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I gotta say something right now. You mentioned his name. There's no. I like. I think he's a bad motherfucker. There's no way Dos Anjos isn't on something. He look at his
so?
dude. Look at his body. Look at his shoulders. How big his shoulders are, and his physique from now till then. He's a night and day fighter. Night and day, dude. Night and day. You see how fucking muscular he was? He went 5 hard rounds with Pettis.
Yeah.
You don't do that big naturally. It doesn't happen. That's
Passing
why
the
that's
tests.
for now.
Passing the tests.
For now, but it's also he's a
Now
Brazilian
here's my
fighter.
question: are these fighters going to figure? Is something else going to come out that's going to allow them to still do this? Are they going to figure out a new system or something to follow that's going to still give them the edge?
Right now,
they're going to keep looking.
Right now, the testing is
Random.
really good.
Yeah,
They're catching HGH.
yeah.
Or they could never have caught that before. So they're catching things that are very, very hard to. They're catching things that are very hard to find. So, it's fucked, man. Because it sucks because like, I don't like cheating in sport. But was there ever a fighter that was more exciting to watch than Vitor Belfort on gear?
No.
What the fuck?
He was like the hero when I was a
What
kid,
the
man.
fuck, man?
I know.
What when he was on gear? What he did to Bisping? What he did to Rockhold? What he did to Dan Henderson?
Or what's his face?
What the fuck?
In Affliction. Matt Lindland, remember?
He wasn't even big then. If you watch the fight, that was natural Vitor. You watched the
He
fight.
almost murdered that man.
Dude, the left hook, bam.
I know.
He got up. It took Matt Linden 2 minutes for him to stop him trying to take the ref down.
Yeah.
And Tito was like, this is not good. He was badly. That left hook, wham.
Yeah.
That was natural Vitor. Because you watch his physique, that was a natural physique.
So do you think when he was like the 19-year-old kid who was knocking out Vanderlei Silva?
100% he was on gear.
Yeah.
His traps were to his ears, bro.
Yeah.
He was. You don't look like that at 19.
Right.
As a fighter, little Mexican supplements. Good, all power to you, man. That's your decision, but they're 1,000%. There's guys that are on gear, 100%. Like look at Overeem.
Is it surprising to you that George wasn't?
I don't know
Because you would watch him fight and you could just look at his physique and you think, man, maybe this guy's on something, but he's so against it.
he's so against it, and he trains so
Right.
smart, so hard, and that I know guys. I've talked to guys that have met him and trained with him personally, and they said that he's not. That's how he is. He's just a freak.
Yeah.
He's a freak that has the mental ability and the drive to be successful. He has the
I hope he
intelligence.
comes back, man.
How do you think he'll do?
Well, he says he doesn't want to fight for a title. He doesn't care to fight.
It's Rory showing up.
The head. Rory won't be champ for long, even if he wins the belt.
Who knows?
It's gonna be. It takes someone special to be the kind of champ that Silva and George were. Like those. Who else has been a champ like that?
Jones.
And Jones, correct. Sorry. So those three guys, they're
And Aldo.
and Aldo.
I don't think Aldo. That's what.
No, Aldo for sure.
But I don't think Aldo has that something. It's so weird about him.
No,
man.
he's a step ahead.
I just don't
He
like.
truly is a step ahead. People are starting to catch up. That's what's happening.
That's what I mean, yeah.
But because of his dominance, he's forced everybody underneath him to get that much better. The reason why the welterweight division is as good as it is because of George. The reason why there's all these freaking 145ers. I honestly think the reason why Team Alpha Male is the way Team Alpha Male is right now is because of Jose Aldo. Like, that guy has made fighters better fighters.
Yeah.
John Jones is making the 205 division, force these guys to be better, right? The heavyweight division doesn't have that yet.
No.
Kane, you thought, could have done it, but it's just not happening yet. That belt just keeps changing.
Kane doesn't have it.
Yeah, it
There's
just
nobody-
keeps changing hands.
There's nobody in that division right now that you know who.
Lightweight doesn't have it.
Do you-
I thought Pettis could.
I thought Pettis was too.
Right?
I
But
thought it too.
I guess not. Lightweight doesn't have it.
No.
135 doesn't have it yet. Henan Barao, I thought,
Had
again,
it.
could have done it. I don't know what's going to happen in that rematch when they do fight.
I think TJ
TJ's
Dillashaw's
good.
a bad man.
Well, Rafael you whatever. the
Assuncio?
fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
He's already beaten him once, right?
There's a few guys right now that are coming up in the division that are like the sport that are just like, hey, like you guys, I don't know, like the heavyweight division. You know who I thought was going to spring to the top and just kind of screw it up himself? Todd Duffy.
Oh, right. He's got Frank Mir coming up.
I think he's gonna murder Mir.
You think
murder,
so?
Yeah, murder Mir.
What happened to Mir's last fight? Who did he just beat?
He beat up Bigfoot Silva.
Oh, okay.
He knocked out Bigfoot Silva. That's who he caught him and he finished him. Frank Mir, I like Frank Mir, but I think he's done. We're just hanging on to names that we know now.
Yeah,
but I think he's done. I think. But then again, there's Andre Arlovsky.
I know.
Andre Arlovsky was the champ 10 years ago. The UFC heavyweight champion 10 years ago. He just knocked out Travis Brown, number 3 heavyweight in the world.
It's nuts. Travis Brown's good.
He is good. He is good. You know what? I think he made a mistake leaving Winkle John. He made a mistake leaving that camp, for sure.
It's never good. That's one thing I like what Connor says. It's never good to see all
Journeyman.
these guys, leaving camps and doing stuff like that.
Leave your
It's
team.
a sign of weakness. They feel like they need more. But I think I think you need to find your home and stick to it.
I think that the Dustin Poirier fight gave him more legitimacy than people are thinking. Because Poirier just moved up to 155. He's fucking guys up.
Yeah, well, he's had the one fight, right?
2 fights.
He said 2 fights over.
2 fights, 155 at both KOs. Bad. Not just beating, like bad KOs.
Mm-hmm.
Bad KOs. He just beat what's his name? I forget his name. It was bad. Knocked him out first round.
I hate those kinds of knockouts, though. I don't want to discredit Connor's knockout over Dustin Poirier. I don't like those kinds
I know
of
what you mean.
knockouts, where he got caught in the back of the head like that.
Well, the year, but it was just a moving motion. It wasn't a boom, 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 and then finished him. Bam, bam.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to knock him out first round, make it look easy.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
He's talking the talk. He's got a lot of talking to do on July 11th.
I just like the way he fights. I like the matchup.
And what's interesting, Jose Aldo
I like the matchup.
Jose Aldo's still in his 20s, dude.
29?
He's 28.
He's 28.
He's younger than us.
We're getting old though.
I know.
That happened fast.
What the fuck, eh?
20. Yeah, he's
28 years old. He hasn't even technically, like,
I think
a lot of these
26.
guys, I mean, Chuck, when he did his thing, he was in his 30s.
Too late.
George in his 30s.
No, George was in the 30s. Like 31.
Yeah.
30. Yeah, but like nothing like mid 30s. Like Couture fought like 40, 45,
Right.
47.
So Jose could still hold this belt for a long time if he really wants to.
I don't know if he can. I think he's done.
Yeah?
I think he's on his way out.
Maybe on his way out of 145 pounds.
I think he's got to go up to 155. And
Yeah.
I think if he goes there, I think it's not going to be even better for him. I think there's a lot of killers waiting for him. A lot of guys like to get a hand on Jose Aldo.
I know. I'd like to see a Jose Aldo Donald Cerrone fight, though. That'd be fucking
Ooh. Oh, my God.
How
That would be a good fight.
be great.
Who else at 155 is who I'd like to see fight Aldo?
Would be a good fight with Aldo.
Yeah. Let's look at the
Anthony Pettis would be a great fight.
That would
with
be a
Aldo.
great good fight. I think if Aldo loses, that's the fight that happens next.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If that's the fight that happens next, I will pay anything to see that. Who else at 155 would be a good fight? Even Benson Henderson moved at 170 is winning fights.
Yeah. I don't like Benson Henderson.
You know why? I know he's the shit out of me. He just keep God out of the cage, man.
So lightweights, I mean, I'd like to see. Oh, there's Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez and Jose Aldo would be a fucking awesome fight. Edson Barboza
and Jose
would be a good
Aldo
one.
would be a way. Oh man, that'd be good.
Who else would be an alright?
You know what?
All those fights there are all great fights. Even Darren Cruikshank would be.
I love Darren Cruikshank, man.
good.
That guy's so talented. He's
He
such
is.
an athlete.
He's really good.
Who else is good? You know who's coming on the radar, and you're gonna see him fight, and he's gonna make his name for his next fight. 2 guys, Cody Garbrandt.
Okay.
He just knocked out Marcus Brimage.
Yeah.
Bad. Guy fights with Alpha Male.
What? And Joseph Duffy?
No.
No.
Paul Felder.
Paul Felder.
Paul Felder is a motherfucker. He just knocked
I
out.
don't know.
Yeah. No. He trains with. He trains with.
Connor?
Yeah. No. He trains with.
Joseph?
Don Cerrone.
Oh.
He's a Muay Thai. Yeah. He's incredible. He knocked out Team Alpha Male. What's this guy's name? Dark hair. I don't know his name.
I don't know, but there's a lot of guys at 155 that would make for some exciting fights.
Exciting fight. That's a weird. What did you fight at?
155.
Did you?
It would have never happened. I mean, I mean that was just like an amateur fight. Ultimately, if I kept going with it, I probably would have ended up doing 135. It would have worked myself down there. I would have adapted to 145 at the amateur ranks, and then if I decided to fight pro, I would would make the cut to 135 for sure. Like I even remember in training, like training with guys who were like legit 155ers, because even at the time, Chris Radesky was still fighting at 155, and he just felt and seemed so much bigger than me.
Yeah.
Right? He was so thick. He's like your size right now, right? Like, I'm not talking height. I'm saying like thickness.
Yeah.
So when you feel these guys on you, and it's like, oh, this guy's massive. We're gonna fight in the same weight class, me and this guy.
I don't know what I fight at.
How tall are you?
6.
You're 6 feet. I mean, you'd probably be a 170er.
220.
Yeah.
I think I cut the 185 to 170.
I don't think you'd want to fight at 185, dude. You want to fight Chris Weidman? You want to fight Luke
No,
Rockhold?
I wouldn't be able to. Those guys are bigger than me.
That's what I'm saying. You want
I had to fight
those guys?
170. I had 170. But I mean, for physicality, I wouldn't be able to. I may not be able to make 170.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if those guys
Do you know what I
can
mean?
do it,
I would be. Yeah.
those guys can do it.
Yeah. No,
I mean, if you're taking it to that level where you had to.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's the way I looked at it. I would look at like these 155ers that were in the gym, and I'm like, okay, there's one guy, I don't even know who his name was. He was just there for a few of the practices, but he was a beast
Monster?
of a wrestler.
Yeah.
And you know, we did some stuff together, and I was like, man, like I'll get creamed at 155.
Yeah, it's a different sport, man.
But 135, I would have felt pretty damn comfortable.
Yeah.
Maybe 145.
Faster, stronger.
Would have felt stronger. I would have felt stronger. I would have felt like I'm fighting guys who are generally my size. I think most 135 guys look like me. If you're sitting next to a guy who's fighting at 135,
Yeah,
they pretty much look
that's
like
pretty
me.
much fair to say.
So
I got to ask you a question then.
sure.
Who is your favorite fight? Who is your best all-time pound-for-pound fighter? As in, like, weight classes can adjust.
Yeah, BJ Penn.
You think so?
Yeah, he's my favorite. He's still to this day. Like, I mean, I love Anderson Silva. I love George St. Pierre. I love John Jones, man. I love these guys who have made some serious
from all the weight
statements.
classes can fight different weights.
Yeah, BJ.
I'm gonna throw a loop at you.
Fedor, I think, could have done very well at 205.
I'm gonna throw a loop at you.
Okay, go for it.
Henderson,
Dan Henderson? Yeah? Yeah, that's fair.
185 belt, 205 belt,
205.
knocked out Fedor at heavyweight.
Yeah.
No one ever throws it in. That guy fucking knocked
That's
out
fair.
Vanderlei, won the 205 belt, 185 belt, and then knocked out Fedor
Yeah.
at heavyweight.
BJ Penn fought at 205.
Fought Machida.
At
He
205.
fought Machida. He fought Lionel Machida at 205.
He won the belt at 170. Won the belt at 155.
Who did he beat for 170? He
Matt
beat Matt
Hughes.
Hughes. Yeah, it was a rear naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it's just, I mean, he took a lot of beatings in his
But
day.
that, yeah, you know what though? He just didn't have the mental capacity to do it.
It's not that he didn't have the mental capacity to do it. I think he just believed in himself so much, and he was so
He didn't train
good
hard.
that he didn't train as hard as he should have.
We never see the beat when he fought Diego Sanchez. That was the most killer BJ Penn ever to exist.
Yeah,
That was the most
There's
killer-
nothing better than BJ at 155. In the end, no matter what he did, that was impressive. Oh, he fought at 170. He fought at 185. He fought at 205.
He never lost to 155, did he? Frank Edgar.
He lost to Frankie Edgar. Both of those fights were weird.
Frankie beat him.
Frank beat him. Yeah, Frankie beat him. I don't
First-
know. The second fight was really, really close, but I still think the BJ at 155 was the man. He was the closest thing to the lightweight division having that guy, right? That guy that was just like
Yeah,
2 steps
the
ahead.
pinnacle.
Yeah,
The pinnacle
right?
fighter.
Because I mean, what he did to Sean Shirk to win the title. Well, he didn't win
That
it.
was
He won it
fun.
from Stevenson first,
Yeah,
right?
Joe Stevenson.
Right. He
Then
didn't win
defended
it
against
from him,
Shirk.
and then he fought Shirk.
That was
and-
fun.
Yeah.
That was a lot
that
of
period
fun.
was great. That was great to watch. And then he beat up Kenny Florian. Then he beat up Diego and fuck Diego Sanchez. I'm sick of
I hate him.
delusional fighters.
I hate
I
him.
hate Diego Sanchez.
No.
I think he's
He should retire.
a joke.
He's dumb. All he takes punches in the face for a living.
Yeah,
And he's
not
he's
as good as he
stolen
thinks he
so
is.
many decisions from fighters.
Yeah.
Martin Kampman defended 19 takedowns against Diego Sanchez and beat him on the feet, and they gave Sanchez a win.
It's crazy.
19 takedowns.
Yeah. Yeah.
How is that even possible?
Judging.
It's changed. It's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
It's
I
got a
think
lot
that's
better.
what's next on deck. I mean, they're taking care of this whole drug situation.
Judging's got a lot better though, man.
Yeah.
Like, remember when we used to be like that?
How do you go about being a judge?
I always, you know what? I wanted that. I would love to do that.
I might not ever fight again, but I'd
I
judge.
would love. I would love to judge. Man.
I'd judge a fight. I'd ref a fight.
We should do that. We should look into this.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
I think there's a course you could take in
Let's do
Ontario.
it. I would do it.
Yeah, they do the PFC shows here,
I know.
right?
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to ref. I don't know. I wouldn't want to ref.
No?
No, because I'd have a hard time being in. I don't know. I get too fired up. I don't know if I'd be able to, I don't know if I could ref the fight. Like I could
Turn into a spectator?
I think I would just be standing there watching him punching him. Like, oh, someone should stop him. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
you're sitting there waiting for a ref to stop the fight, not knowing you're the ref.
I love the sport so much, though. I know I would take it seriously and professionally.
Okay.
I love the sport so much that anything I would do, I would take it just with my badge of honor.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's so hard to be an unbiased fan, even when you think you're being unbiased. That's the problem.
I think it's hard.
You're trying to be. You think you're being unbiased, and you're not. You're not. And the reality strikes in when you see a flash knockout. You're like, was I wrong? Do I know the sport? Like I genuinely think I have a very high knowledge of the sport. I'm above the average fan.
Right.
No question. But then when me and him bet on a fucking card in Brazil, I didn't pick one fight.
No.
That was the worst I've ever
But it
done.
happens, man. Anyone.
That's
it happens,
not
man.
one. Not even by chance. Not one fight. I've lost every single fight on that card. Every single one. Remember when Facebook had those picks?
Yeah.
That was fun. Where'd that go?
I don't know.
That was awesome. You
Yeah.
picked a fight around and we had points.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
That was awesome.
Who did that?
It was Facebook.
Was it really?
Yeah. On Facebook, they used to have this MMA, so the UFC card would come up, and you'd invite friends, and you'd have a little pool, and then you would get points based off of the wins. And did I win that? I think I won
don't know.
that.
I know I came second place.
I think I
That's all
won
know.
that.
Did you really?
I think I won that. I think I did. I really do. I'm
Why
not
do
trying to
I
be a
think
dick.
someone named Brian won it?
Oh, yeah. No, that was the pool we made off Facebook.
Okay.
That was Brian.
Goated nerd.
Yeah, that kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
He won that. Little fucker won that pool.
Yeah.
I meant the one we made on Facebook. I lost that pool bad. I was like fourth or fifth.
Well, I remember the first event. I went 5 for 5, and you went 0 for something.
Probably over 5, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's okay.
Man, you know what? I usually pick I usually do all right. I picked Johnson over. I picked Johnson over Cormier. I lost that.
Mm,
Who'd you have?
I had Cormier.
Did you?
Yeah, I had Cormier.
Who'd
I,
you?
I think Cormier is the second best guy in the division.
Who did you pick over? Did you pick Belfort or did you pick Weidman?
Belfort or what? No, I picked Weidman.
Did you?
I picked Weidman. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think that was going to go very well for Belfort.
I don't think. I think Belfort doesn't have a chance.
But there are people. I'm going to have a hard time with the Luke Rockhold Weidman fight, but
Yeah, I'm
We'll
gonna
see.
have to go based off of how Machida fought last night. I'm gonna go with Weidman
yeah. Yeah.
because I don't think Weidman. Am I boring you? Was that what's happening?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I'm gonna have to go with Weidman over Rocco, just because of who he is, what he's done. He's showed no percent of lack of confidence. It's always forward.
No.
He
As
took
long as
his-
he stays healthy, man.
He took us some. Yeah, he does okay, man. He trained smart, trained with some good guys, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the schedule coming up. Just sorry guys, just Robbie Lawler, Des Bermudez. That's gonna be a good fight. Bermudez and Stevens, Jeremy Stevens. That's a good fight coming up. What else coming up?
I'm gonna take Stevens in that one.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
Bermudez is a bad man.
he is. Hold on, let me.
Some big fights coming up, man. But I don't know. I do have to. I'm gonna have to say, man. I got McGregor overall though.
Gunnar Nelson and Thatch.
That's interesting, eh?
Yeah, that's switch up.
If it goes to the ground, it's
I'll go. With
Thatch is
I
done.
like Gunnar.
I like Gunnar
a
too.
lot.
I like Gunnar. I'll go with Gunnar. You know what? Though Gunnar lost the last fight decision. Rock story.
Fucking Rick Story. What a weird guy.
What a weird. Yeah, I know. Comes out of nowhere, beats the guys, and then gets whooped in his
Yeah,
against
he looks
Charlie
like
Brenneman.
He beat Johnny Hendricks. Like, what the hell? It's so weird. It's so weird to me. That's what's messed up
Weird
with sport. That's
sport,
why it's so
yeah.
hard to make picks
I
because
know.
just shit happens. And Brad Pickett and Almeida. Who's Almeida?
Look at the TSN. Look at that TSN card. Look at that first fight.
Yeah.
Tim Means and Matt Brown. They're the same person. They're the same
I
human
hope
being.
Matt Brown pulls it off.
I think Tim Means is a bad man.
Yeah.
Have you seen what he's been doing lately?
No.
Dude, after this, I'll show you a highlight. He's hurting people bad. Like, not even like bad, like elbows against the cage, like walking away. Like,
Yeah.
after they're out cold with elbows. I like Matt Brown, but he's too much hate. He's always so mad. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't know.
That's not a good fight, though. Swick and Garcia. Swick's been out for a while.
He's retired for 2. He didn't fight for 3 years.
Yeah?
He had a disorder of some sorts. And then there's Caleb Pendred, is that his name?
Yeah.
And then John Howard. John Howard's up and down.
He's a tank.
He just got knocked out by Lorenz Larkin.
Lorenz Larkin looked good last night.
Last night, dude, at 170, he's gonna no, he's a bad man.
Yeah.
He's a bad man. Who else? And the next card would be, and then Cody Garbrandt. I actually talk to the guy on Snapchat all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a cool guy, man. He's dating Paige Van Sant. Fights in Alpha Male. He's from Ohio.
No shit, eh?
He's from Ohio. And he fights in he's in Sacramento. Team Alpha Male. He's bad. He's gonna knock this guy out. No question.
What do you think
He's
of
undefeated.
Joanna, hold on.
Oh, Polish.
Yeah,
I don't know enough about the division.
she looks good, man.
She's a killer.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Did you see this? Okay. I want to Fight Pass. The first thing I loaded up was they were advertising Chris Cyborg Santos as the baddest woman on the planet. UFC was advertising that.
And what's Ronda Rousey's thing?
The champ.
Look at Cyborg though, man. How do you think Ronda will beat Cyborg?
I don't. Like, depends. It's just a level of competition because Ronda's facing the UFC's best, and Cyborg's Invictus,
Yeah.
and she's crushing everybody
She is. She's crushing everybody. She crushes everyone she fights.
badly.
Yeah.
Badly. It's not like she's running over every. I don't know. I know that she would be scared of Ronda.
She won't be.
I think Ronda might have some doubt in her head about her.
Right.
I think if anybody has a mental edge in that fight, it's going to be Cyborg.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But if she's clean or not now.
But we'll see though. That Ronda's good. Her technique is. She's one of the most like.
Gifted athletes.
She's nice to watch.
It's fun.
Watching her do what she does is it's visually appealing. I'm not talking about her looks. I'm just saying her technique is perfect.
Sound.
When you go to like when you go to wrestling practice or you go to a judo practice and you watch them demonstrate the moves to try and teach you how to do it.
Yeah.
She's pulling it off in the cage like the way it's demonstrated.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's perfect. It's like watching like just a perfect flow of water. Is what she is. It reminds me of the
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, she's good. That's why I like Rory McDonald.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't watch when he fought.
I just find that I've seen him break a couple times.
I don't think he broke. He just didn't do well. I don't think he broke.
I mean, I think he broke against Carlos Condit and he broke against
20.
Robbie Lawler.
He was 20 years old. He fought Carlos Condit and took it to him. He was
He
winning that
blows
fight.
He blows it in late rounds.
He was
man.
winning that fight.
Yeah.
He was winning that fight against. If you watch the Carlos Condit fight right now, he was winning that fight. If that fight went to decision, he would have won that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. He blows it.
I know. But he was 20 years old.
Let's hope he doesn't blow it again.
I don't think.
But even if he wins the title, he's not going to hold it for long.
You don't think so? Who's gonna take it from him?
I don't know. I don't know who, but I mean,
I know it's gonna happen. I know exactly what's gonna happen.
what's going to happen?
He's gonna win the belt from Robbie, and it's gonna be Carlos Condit and Rory McDonald too for the belt.
Okay.
That's what I think is gonna happen.
He'll beat Condit.
Who knows? Probably, but
He'll
Condit
beat
just
Condit.
finished. Just took a. Who did Condit just fight? And bad beating. Diego Alves.
Oh, yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, I
Elbows.
know.
Broke his
It was
nose,
ugly.
standing elbows. So I don't know, man. It's pretty interesting. We'll see who goes. I don't know. Look,
We will see.
I don't know.
Indeed.
But you guys all saw the bet. The bet.
So that's the
happened.
bet. That's what
the
we've
bet.
decided on. So
Okay.
you'll buy my pay-per-view.
Yeah. Well, we'll find
Sweet.
it.
I appreciate
We'll
it.
find that.
You can just pay for it.
You pay cash if you want.
I'll pay. No, I'll do.
You can
I'll
bring
pay
cash after.
cash.
You can bring cash. Yeah, okay, it's fine. You bring me cash after I win.
Yeah, that's how we'll do it. That's how we'll do it.
I don't. You know the thing is I don't even know if I'm gonna care
Is it
about Robbie
the
fight.
before tax or after tax price?
I mean, Rob, come on. Bring me Rob. It's gonna be $74. I think that Robbie Lawler and Roy McDonald the main event, right?
Co-main event.
What's the last fight?
The Jose Aldo fight.
I don't know. I don't think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Is it? It used to be the other way around.
No.
It was the other way around.
No. It's the main event. 100%. Look at what they're doing there.
Okay, now it is.
It's
No,
the main event.
it never. But it never was at one point. It was Robbie Lawler first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they switched it.
No, they can't do that.
That's crazy.
Too much hype.
Look at the stats, though. I think Conor McGregor's got better stats.
In regards to what?
Striking percentage, accuracy.
Yeah. In how many? Is it just in fights inside the UFC? I mean, Jose Aldo's had like
I don't know.
he's had 26 fights. How many fights has McGregor had? 19.
You think the fight will go decision? You think it goes?
I hope not.
You think
I
Aldo
hope
will
not.
be the last?
If Jose Aldo's actually injured and he has rib problems, I hope it's not going to decision because I'm buying your stupid fucking pay per view. Because he's gonna be so. It's gonna be tough for him to keep up with that pace for 5 rounds with bruised ribs. But he could still knock Conor McGregor's head off with bruised ribs, and he's gonna.
Who was he
The
knocked
fight's
out
gonna
lately?
last
Who was
no
Jose
more
Aldo
than 2
knocked out
rounds.
lately?
I think the last person he knocked out
Mendes.
was Mendes. Yeah.
After he held the fucking cage. After that, he hasn't really performed. He's won, but he's not really. There's nothing that Aldo's been like a
but
massive performance.
look at who he's fought. Let's just look at who he's fought.
I understand who's fought.
He no, but what I mean is wrestler.
And now he's fighting a striker,
And now he's fighting a striker. Good.
so he might get caught.
Yeah,
That's what I
look
mean.
at his Mark Hominick fight.
If
He had a hard time with Hominick. A lot of people said he had like some kind of infection.
Aldo, no, it's about weight cut.
Yeah,
Yeah,
based off of an infection.
but what I'm saying to you is that I don't think. Listen, I love Mark Hominick. Mark Hominick's one of my favorite fighters of all time.
Yeah.
All time. I just watched his fight when he mounted. He did Mount Ebjaway.
Oh, that fight was wicked.
And he
That fight was wicked. When he beat Yves Edwards, I've never.
he sweeped him.
He
Sweeped him and ended on top.
Yeah.
That was my favorite fights of all time with Mark.
Yeah.
I love Mark. I think that Conor McGregor is a better striker than Mark Hominick.
Yeah.
And I think that his range, his speed, his confidence, and his able to hit Aldo from a distance. If Mendes can hit Aldo with little arms and crush him and almost knock him out, he almost knocked him out that uppercut. Don't tell me he was wobbled.
Yeah, he did.
I think
He did. I just don't. Man, I don't know, man. We're gonna see. I mean, we're
It's
gonna
gonna be
find out
interesting.
soon.
It's gonna be very
Now,
interesting.
now we have. Are we discarding? You know what? Fuck it. Let's just throw this out there now too.
Okay.
If Chad Mendes has to step up and fight in that main event, I'll still take that bet. Chad Mendes will still crush Conor, even on a day's notice, even without even training. You want to continue that bet?
I like Mendes.
Yeah.
I like Mendes, but I think Aldo will be able to hit him. I think McGregor will be able to hit him. Pop, pop. Dude, he hits so hard. So hard. People don't understand. Not the first left hook he landed on Dustin Poirier. That one he popped out and threw left hook. He hit Mendes so hard, or he hit Poirier so hard. It was bad. He was hurt. That was the end of the fight. That was the point that ended the fight. I don't know.
Hey, I'm all for admitting when I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If it happens, if he just creams Jose Aldo,
Who imagine that?
if he just creams him and makes it look easy and just dummies them, I'll be like, hey,
Then
man.
we're in a new era.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If he
100%.
beats Aldo, I think if Conor McGregor beats Jose Aldo in a devastating fashion, he is that pinnacle. He owns that 155 division.
But again, I said it earlier today. My biggest fear is not Conor McGregor. It's the scale. I'm afraid that Jose Aldo's not going to make weight.
I think he will.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like it's a 5-day notice. He has all this time to make weight. Even if he walks around 175, they have time to make weight.
He better. He
should.
better, man.
He will. I don't know. Tell me about this.
PC Magazine.
Yeah, tell me. I've
Yeah.
seen it. Actually, I've read it.
It's in there. You
Yeah.
should be seeing it.
I have.
You should be seeing it everywhere.
I see it everywhere.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
guys get one at the dealership?
I don't go into my department often.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we might have one.
You want to see it?
Come by. So it's Damien Box,
Davey Box, Mike Hatton,
Mike Hatham, friends with his brother Ferris.
friends with Brothers Ferris,
I
yeah.
know his dad too. Worked for his dad.
Okay, yeah.
Dean's a good
Okay,
guy.
well, your old employers in here. Yeah, you got Kia in here, you got Hyundai in here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a Finch boy now.
Yeah, I'll go get Finch. Don't worry.
Come.
Anybody
Come.
who's anybody in London should
Come.
be in this magazine.
Come.
That's what should happen. It's the nicest magazine.
So when
in
do
the
I get
city.
in the
Hey man, you should get your venture covered as a car salesman. You should get your venture covered. That's what
Huh.
you should do. It's a good way to represent yourself,
That's very true.
right?
That's very, very true. I might actually do that. We'll
But,
talk about advertising cost. That's pretty cool.
It's the nicest magazine in the city, hands down.
I like
if you,
it.
Yeah, if you compare it to any of the local magazines that are floating around the city, there's no comparison, like none whatsoever. This is our summer issue right there. We have Morella from Elite Fitness on the front cover. She looks friggin' unbelievable.
Yeah, she does look good.
She looks great.
Yeah.
Our 1-year anniversary issue is coming up in fall, which is going to be a real exciting one. We just did a nice big photo shoot for that. We got something special in store for that issue. I'll keep that one tight-lipped, but
Well, I'm born and raised in London.
yeah, so it's
And-
always
and
nice to see stuff like this.
And that's why I always had people that are local, like even business owners, everybody. I just like to push the local market and,
Yeah.
and let people. The biggest thing is why I really did this. I like people to get to know who's in their city and why you're going to a business you go to.
Right, and we want them to look like.
There's the boys right there.
There's the boys from
Five Star Barber.
I love those guys.
I used to go in there when I had hair. They gave me, now they fade my beard. They're like, oh, dude, I go in there all the time.
Yeah, I'll go in there and have them shave up my head and take care of.
They're
my
great.
face
It's
and
fun.
whatnot.
They're good
the
guys.
best.
Yeah, it's fun.
They're the best in the city, and that's why they're in the magazine. We're trying to showcase as well the cream of the crop in the city. If you want the best look for your brand and business, you know, this is the magazine to go in. If you want to kind of put yourself with people with style and who care about quality, this is the magazine to go in. We release this magazine quarterly for a reason. It doesn't come out every month because we don't want to just piece something together every month and just get it out there. No, we're going to take our time. We're going to make sure it's perfect. We're going to make sure it's beautiful. We're going to make sure that the next one is better than our previous one.
That's how you be. That's how everything should be in business. You run a business properly, yeah.
And that's the route we take with this magazine, and it's showing in our work. It's showing with
it's really well done.
The fan base we have. You can find us on Facebook at Venture Cover. You can go to venturecover.com. Any advertisers out there who are seeing this for the first time and haven't seen it around, you can view the magazine online or find it in waiting rooms across London. And hit us up. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, you know what though? I love when people do local things.
Oh yeah, man.
I love that, man, and that's why I've always like me and you. Me and Ez actually before I even did this. Me and him considered doing an MMA show.
An MMA podcast.
We were going to do it. Yeah, we were actually. He was one of the original guys that. This is the whole purpose. That's why I had to have him on doing this because this is what we're normally going to do. And then you went on. You did some stand up too.
Did some stand up, yeah.
You ever do that? You ever consider?
Been around the block.
You ever consider doing stand up again?
You know, every once in a while, like I'll still do it. You know, sometimes Jeff calls me up and says, I have a show.
Spot?
Yeah, you want a spot in the show? I need somebody to come and fill in 15, 20 minutes. Can you come do it? Or if he needs an MC, I'll cover.
You're a good MC too. I had Jeff and Dan here.
Yeah.
They're here. That was fun.
Yeah.
I haven't really had a chance to speak to those guys since.
Jeff Leeson's show's killing it too.
Is he doing well? Good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Those numbers. Have you seen his numbers?
No.
They're unbelievable. He got like 316,000 views on one of his videos.
Oh, really? On Facebook or YouTube?
On Facebook.
Oh, good for him, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
He has 4 videos now with 100,000 plus views.
Wow.
Over the span of like 5 weeks.
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
It's good to see. Again, like I want anyone in the city to thrive. Like, why not? Like, London's a very unique city, and we have very unique personalities.
Oh yeah.
You know, and a lot of people leave Toronto and they end up coming back because it's just not the same.
Right.
But,
No, it's not.
no, man. But I'm glad. Yeah, you're doing well.
Get social with VC. Find a copy. If you're out there,
This is my copy. I'm still
yeah, you
this.
can have that copy.
This is mine.
You can have
I'm
it.
still that.
But all of you out there, if you see a copy of that, find it and take a picture of you holding it. You'll probably get it in the next issue.
That's why I should bring this.
Yeah. Get social with VC.
I'm gonna take a picture of my podcast and hook it up.
And never forget this moment. I want everyone to remember this moment. Remember when Brandon lost essentially $74? You're gonna end up losing $74. It's okay.
What I'll do this is what I'll do for you. When Conor McGregor wins the fight, guys, I want you to donate to help him pay for my pay-per-view. Okay, just help him out because there's gonna be. I have a feeling this is gonna be the first one he's gonna have to pay for. So we're gonna actually have to maybe fund your pay-per-view buying.
I'll be okay. I'll gladly pay it. If I'm wrong, I'll gladly pay it, man.
Other than that, though, man, we'll do this again after the fight.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
We'll do this after the fight. Maybe even the Sunday after the fight.
The Sunday after the fight.
You free?
I could be free.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
All right. See
buddy.
you guys Sunday after the fight.